So hi, this is Chanda Mitra. I'm a MBA Finance final year student. So today I will say something regarding globalization, regarding the process of the globalization. So what is that? What is globalization? So you can make a understanding. It is by that you can appear for your exam and also you can uh, go ahead in your future. So it's the process of the globalization is an inevitable phenomenon in the human history which has been bringing the world closer since of the time of the early trade and exploration through which the exchanging goods of products and information jobs knowledge and also uh, and also culture. What is unique that the emergence of a modern of the globalization in recent decades aided the pace of the scope of the globalization integration, uh, resulting in that from the unmatched advancements and the reduction of the cost, reduction of the technology, reduction of the communication, science, transportations, and in the export in the industry. So markets become more interwoven and the production process has been made more efficient by the option create uh, to world products. Those components are in different locations around the world. Okay, so also ability to ship the information and products easily to apply cheaply from one country to another country, to the next locate to the manufacturing process where the labor and work process are less expensive and has changed the pattern of the production of the compensation across the world. So, what is this? Globalization basically is a process of the international uh, integration of the uh, globalization is the process of international integration arising from the interchange of the world views and products, ideas, aspects, culture. Put into simple terms, the globalization refers that the promote to worldwide exchanges and of the national cultural resources. So we can say that the uh, or in the you can define it just like that. The geographic dimension, no, sorry, the geographic dispersion of the industrial services activities service and activities, for example research and development, sourcing of inputs of production and dispersion distributions and the cross-border networking of the countries, and for example through the joint ventures and sharing of the assets. So basically, what I understand, globalization is the process where every country can promote his business. You know, Pro- suppose I have lot of manpower and I have, uh, for suppose I have in this country, I have a lot of uh, oil refinery factory I have, and in this country oil is crude oil is available so much, so I can export it. I can more export it, and whatever I don't have I can import it. So globalization in simple term is just like that, to expose your culture, expose your business, trade, everything. Okay, so there are some different facets also of the globalization. So what is that? So the increase of in the international exchanges of goods and services, and despite all the restrictions there in the movement of the human resources, the internalization of the production and real time and real investments, and the increased integrations of the financial markets, the relatively high degree policy among the countries. Okay, so these are the manifest facets of the globalizations and their manifestation. These 4 points are very important. So increases in the international exchanges of goods and services, and despite all the restrictions therein, movement the uh, human resources. What is that? Increase in the international exchange of goods and services. You can export it, you can available in your country or in your other country, and despite all the restrictions, if you have a lot of restrictions, there are some difficulties to buy that product or buy that doing business. It's also very difficult to export your business. So what I thought, if if can all country uh, reduce their reduce the restrictions, they can export it in your, they can export their products in an open market. For suppose India, America, Australia, there has different types of products availability in their country. So if that countries can export and import their products easily by reducing the restrictions, the economic growth also can uh, growing up very easily. So economically be also strong. Every country need. So this is also a very important. So the in the increased integrations of the financial markets, it's really, and the relatively high degree of the policy convergence among the country, it's also. So and the internalizations of the productions and real investment also made it, because if i'm a I'm a businessman. For a simple term, I am a businessman. I'm thinking to go to another country to invest, because they have their lot of manpower, the lot of uh, what should I say, lot of natural resources also have, but due to they don't have that much of money power, so that country is going uh, so much back foot. So I can invest there, and I can invest in uh, manpower and invest on that natural resources. By that I can make a factory, and I can run the business, and I can export it to another country. So economically I can be the unemployment can be also reducing, and economically strongest can I made by that. So these are also reinvestment, also part of the business also. Okay, so in that case, the statistical evidence also we also have These developments is truly impressive. GDP also growing up by that. Basically, all countries are going just like that. So this also very much need for that. And what are the dimension? Dimension also have in this globalization. Globalization encompasses the followings. The following, what is that? Doing or planning to expand the business globally. Doing or planning to expand the business globally. What is that? If you don't have plan, if you don't have the constructive plan, it's unable to run the business also. So you need to a strongest plan to run a big business. You need to properly use of the manpower. They are also having a plan. You need to use the properly money. You need to use it properly in planned. You need to use the natural resources by planningly. So by that, if you have plan, you can use it properly. If you don't have the plan, strong plan, can't you cannot use it. Rather, it's going for wasting. Simple term, if you don't have the plan, your all the resources will goes for loss. Or if you have the plan, you can grow, you can get the growthness of your, you can get the growthness in your business. Okay, so doing or planning to expand the business globally, giving up the distinction between domestic market and the foreign market. So there are two markets also, domestic market and foreign market. Developing global outlook on the business, locating the production and the physical facilities on considerations of the global dynamics irrespective of national considerations, basing the product development and product planning on the global market consideration, basing the product development and the product planning on the global market. Basically demands on the, basically it's based on the demands, what people want, what do you, what the peoples can want. Some some area there has, they need very much demands of textile. Some country, they there has, and uh, they need their natural gases, or natural, or need petroleum products. So it might be in your mind that when I'm going for a business, or I'm going to open a business in another country, so you need to keep it in mind that which of the product you need to run very successfully, which product there has the demand lot of. So it's also depend on this. So global sourcing factors, productions, raw materials, component, machineries, and technology, finance, etc. It's also a part of that. Global orientation of the organizational structure, management culture also are there. So these are the global dimension. So now I'm coming to the implications of the globalization in India. What are that? Globalization is essentially economic phenomenon which has the strong implication to understand the effect of the globalization's economy, society, culture, religion, and psyche. It is essential for us to know how when economic reforms were carried out. It's also International Monetary Fund has prescribed a set of rules for carrying out the economic reforms. When Chandrasekhar's government was defeated at the hand of the Congress, uh, Indian economy was undergoing through a chaotic situations that time also. In the 1991, I can recall, in the 1991, the Gulf War also aggravated international oil prices, which seriously affected in the India's BOP balance of payment situations. Export were low and import were high to high price of the due to high price of the petroleum. So India's economic performance was in doldrums also because the industrial production plunged to the ground. So these are the, so there are some policies also, possible monetary policies and positive real interest rates increase the reserve rates more vigorous in the market operations. Okay, so in this regarding monetary, what are the monetary policy, I will discuss in the next video. So if you need these kinds of videos, I will discuss it, and please subscribe my channel. It is Chanda Mitra. I am Chanda Mitra. I'm an MBA final year student. Okay, so please subscribe it, share it, and like my videos. I will basically this plan I have got to come to your at your doorstep, my views, my ideas. Okay, by that you can grow up in your future, in your exams also. Okay, so keep my challenge, keep my channel subscribed. Okay, another is there is a problem in the challenges of the globalizations. If you don't have the challenges, if you don't face the challenge, so how to run your business, huh? If globalization is a non-stoppable train, as any argue, it seems to be a rather selective one in admitting passengers abroad. Economic positive of skilled and educated manpower and endowed with the well development uh, productions marketing capacities can get on board and reap significant benefits if they have the developed financial system and access to the technology. It is a system where the benefits accrue only to the capable and prepared of the technology. It's a system where the benefits accrue to only to the capable and prepared. Those who don't have the products and services to sell or the means and market them will assuredly be left from the station. It's very in a very simple terms. If I don't have the capability of the business, I don't have the manpower, I don't have the natural resources, so I need to leave the uh, stations or train. It's really, if you don't have the ticket, you must be leave the station, just like that. Same also are true for the individuals also who don't have the who have not invested in their human capital and in obtaining the required skills and the global jobs. Thus we are faced with the phenomenon of migration, marginalization, sorry, marginalizations of the people of farms of the countries, of global system can be depicted. So these are the problem challenges can be faced in your global economy. So do more practices in this. And basically globalization in trade, what are that? I can be in simple terms also. I can say that it is a process of the phenomenon is an inevitable phenomenon in the human history, has been bringing the world closer. What is that? I have a market and I am requesting to the all companies to do their business. Some company having their petroleum products, some company having their grocery items, some company having their uh, very electronics products, okay, and some company having their um, what should I say, kitchen appliances, some company having their cosmetics, some company having a textile business, some company having their raw material construction business. So I'm giving a market, in simple terms I'm giving a market and to invite them to do their business accordingly. So this is the globalization. And to restrict and to there has some certain terms and conditions, rules, which I want to reduce it. And by that investors can um, get interest that, oh, this ground has a lot of investment avenue. I can invest, I can get a benefit, and I can also give the benefit in my country and also the other countries also. Okay, so this is the simple terms. So in the next videos I would love I will say more broadly. I will say the uh, it means international financial management, IMF regarding IFM regarding I will discussed. Okay, international monetary fund also I will discuss in that next videos. Okay, so till then, stay safe, stay home, stay safe, wearing a mask, because corona is so much affected our human life. So stay safe and do more practices for your exams and your future growth. Okay, till then, bye.